Emmerdale fans were left heartbroken earlier this week after Ethan Anderson died in heartbreaking scenes. Emmerdale viewers were left in suspense as they speculated that a beloved character might be falsely accused of causing Ethan Anderson's, played by Emil John, shocking demise on the popular ITV soap. Earlier this week, Ethan tragically collapsed and died, leaving his family heartbroken. However, as the actual driver involved in the intentional crash grapples with their guilt, fans suspect another character will be implicated if it is determined to be the cause of his untimely end. Ruby Milligan, Beth Cordingley, confessed to Ethan last week that she was the driver who attempted to murder him following his abandonment of her son Nicky Milligan, Lewis Cope, in a crash the previous week. Yet several days later, Ruby is consumed by guilt over her actions, especially now that Ethan has died. While some viewers anticipate a downfall for Ruby, others believe another character will face imprisonment. Following certain remarks made by Ruby and her husband Caleb Milligan, Will Ash, along with a scene involving Ethan's father Charles Anderson, Kevin Mathurin, fans are worried that Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, might be implicated. Nicky's cousin could find himself under investigation for the hit and run and potentially the death as well after Caleb and Ruby seemed to point him out as a suspect to the police. Eagle-eyed viewers were quick to spot Charles previously pinning the blame on Aaron for Ethan's hit and run, with Ruby later overheard querying whether the police would interrogate Aaron. One fan speculated on social media, last week the show had Charles blaming Aaron for Ethan's hit and run, so will he be the fall guy for Ruby? Another enthusiast chimed in, "We had a tiny one scene of Aaron in the pub, just so he can be a suspect for Charles." Interesting, Caleb and Ruby assumed the police were looking for Aaron, almost pointing them in his direction as PC swirling rocked up. A third viewer pondered, will Ruby confess or pick up the big bus and throw it on top of Aaron? Meanwhile, a fourth added, it's great Aaron in tonight's ep, but not looking forward to it if Charles blames Aaron for Ethan's death. Looks like it might go that way. Not good for Aaron, he's been through enough.